guys, welcome to Sarah TV. I'm Elizabeth and welcome to another segment on Moments with Lizzie. I told you guys I'll be bringing you guys from art shows to trending DIY videos to how to take care of your skin and everything that has to do with a general government issues. Here we are live in Ekiti concerning the Ado in dual carriage way that leads from Ado Ekiti to Inyi, and we are going to be saying a whole lot of things as the Honorable Special Advisor to the Governor of Works and Infrastructure and Transportation, which is Honorable Sunday Adumo, already told us there will be a lot of things, sites to be seen, which will include the roads, the mountain that has been demolished, and all these things that has been put in place to connect from Ado Ekiti to Inyi, which has to do with the street lights they're gonna fix and the road, how we can get into Inyi from this Ado Ekiti, this particular spot we have, that it will take us less than 10 minutes instead of the regular 4 hours. So thank you.
New Ado Inyi dual carriageway that was established in 1978, awarded in 1978, but was terminated then under the federal government, for which is now being reconsidered by the state government under the leadership of Dr. Kayode Fayemi'S. It was awarded last year for a period of 18 dry months to be delivered next year, March, April, by the special grace of God. So far so good. From Fajoyi to 2.4 where we are now, that is a pavilion. We are going to improve on all the established existing road, then improve on the roadside, establish a walkway, a lay-by, then redo the asphalt, remove the electric poles, then redo the median. We are changing it to new Jersey new model to connect the new road that we are constructing now. We have a lot of access covers, major covers, pipe covers, bus covers, rock excavation, and everything straight to Inyi. We have an underpass at the exit. We will visit those places as we go on. Having a twin bus culvert of, as you can see, if you look at the diameter of the drain that is coming up there and the diameter of it, why are we establishing this wider drainages? One is just to take water, the runoff from the hills, that is from the town, to the culvert here, and this one is coming from the new town that we are establishing. That's the new GRA that is coming up from the central bank straight down, and that's why we have to expand it. You see the volume of water that is passing through, and the level of the height of that particular drain. What we are doing now is just to establish the toe beam, put the chutes, then for preparing the place for stone pitching. That is what we are doing there to support the embankment. By the asphalt, we are compacting it to 60. On top of this, we still have wearing asphalt. That is the smoother one. Binder asphalt, we all know, is a composition of 3/4, ½ inch, a little of quarry sand, that's 3820. That's 78 to 58, 58 to 38, 3820 in percentage, in ratios. Then with asphalt, or with bitumen. A reasonable proportion of bitumen, maximum of 6.2, minimum of 5.8. Then we have wearing on top of this, which is 60 compared to 50. I'll be 50 compared to 40 in some areas. So the composition of ½ inch, 38, a proportion of sharp sand where necessary to top it up. Underneath we have stone base, that is cross stone base. Cross stone base is a composition that is a cross aggregate from 2 to 0. If it is cross aggregates, when you see a cross aggregate, you know it's different from all those mixed aggregates. That is, the ratio is from 2 to 0. We have here a thickness of 15 mm. before the asphalt. So by the time this is done, we rest assured that the road is going to last at least for 20 years before you overlay it.
There's something very important here which has to do with, this road being done by the federal government in 1979. Now you're taking over.
It was abandoned. Awarded then. It was abandoned.
Okay.
It was not done.
Okay. But now that you're embarking on it by the Kayode Fayemi'S administration, how well do you want to do it, at least so that the people of Ekiti will enjoy it for a very long time?
The quality of what we are doing, like I said earlier, the matter speaks for itself. Like I said, look at what we saw, where we've been to, and even taking the alignment. By the time we get to the rock, I'll be able to explain further on what we are doing, because it is a sealed place already.
Okay,
assuming you are there, like this thickness, and what is coming on top, and what we have underneath.
Okay. Moving forward. Is this really costing the government so much money?
Definitely. I will tell you why it's costing us much by the time we get to the rock excavation. Then I want you to see the beauty of that place. Then I will give you, without even asking you, I will now ask you a question. This question I will invite to you.
Okay, viewers, is an onward movement.
Yes.
Let's go.
They are dead rocks. Look at it from both sides. You see the height. So we pair it straight down, remove the unsuitable. At the bottom, refill it again. As you can see, traces of gravels under. So these are the fillings that we are doing. We are still coming up with it for us to align with what we are having down there. Then we have rock excavation ahead of it. That's the irony of life. After the dead rock, we have some rock. So when we get to the rock, you see what we are filling at the other side too.
Ahead of us?
Yes, ahead of us. We are moving to the rock now.
Okay. There's something quite interesting, sir. I mean, that the first, navigation into this whole area was using drone.
Yes, we used drone.
Why did you do that?
Well, because the road that was established in 1979, the whole thing has been messed up. Nothing again was there because it has become a lion's den.
Okay.
So what we need to do is no access.
Forest.
Yes, no access to the place. So we invited our consultant to at least get a way through, because it was done during the rainy season. So and the only way we can go to do that is just to use a drone.
Okay. And that was before you were able to achieve the bit of what
yes.
Then you said something that that up rock
yes, the dead rock. These are dead rocks.
Where we're coming from before we got to this point.
Yes. Even straight down.
Okay.
We filled this place to a reasonable level. We went as far as about some meters down also.
So it was that high?
Yes. Because we need to establish the place. Okay. We have some dead rock here. We need to remove it and fill it with suitable material. We call it unsuitable because as time passes by, you see the place will be collapsing. Let's move ahead, then you see what we are going to do.
Honorable, this is very, very interesting. Well, in fact, we're standing right on that, should I call it a sedimentary rock or a hard rock? I don't know. But how did we get to how did you get to this point?
Well, that's not the design of the road, because if we are moving from an analog road to a digital road, there must be a difference. So where we used to, the old road is analog because it was constructed during the colonial rule.
Okay.
And it's so narrow, it's about 12 point something kilometer. And whereas the new one is about 6.85. So you see the difference. It's almost half of the road. We are cutting half of the road off to at least make it more modern. So that's why we are where we are today. You can see the level at which we are. That is the rock excavation. Look at the height. We are still going down. This is not the limit.
Oh, okay.
For us to align with what we have there, we still have some meters down. Yes, we are still going to blast here where we are standing.
Okay, straight down.
Yes. More rock excavation down.
Okay.
By the time that is done, then we align with what we have there. You can see the difference between here and down there. Then by the time we get to the other side, you see the other side. You see the slope there.
Okay.
We bring This is a gap between the two. We still need to bring it down for us to realign both sides.
Okay, now looking at this, what we have here, are we going to do blasting, or we're going to do pieces and bits of rock breaking or something like what the tractor is doing over there?
No, we are going to do. This is major rock blasting. Okay. We do major rock blasting. What they are doing is just to remove the blasted materials, to fill some areas that need filling. To give way for the construction. Like all this one needs secondary blasting. Secondary blasting, we don't need blasting. We use a jackhammer to break it so that we'll be able to load it out. That is what we are doing. After the excavation, then we reestablish it, drill it again, reload it, and blast.
Okay. And then that is why the governor probably had given you that mandate that your road should be very strong and solid.
Yes.
Now, with all this put together, don't you think a lot of money would have gone into this?
Well, I will answer that when we get to the other side I'm taking you to. Let's go.
Still moment with Lizzie, and then what we're here still looking at is what Honorable Sunday Adumo, the special advisor to the governor of Ekiti State, that's Governor Kayode Fayemi, and looking at what we have behind us at this background, you realize that there's a lot of work going on here, excavating, construction, and even blasting and all that. This has been ongoing for quite some time. That's why we're here, and perhaps Lizzie, the anchor for the moment with Lizzie on Sahara TV, will be talking a lot more on this. Lizzie.
Wow, getting to this site, as in, it's really amazing. It's something really interesting here, as you all can see what is going on at the background here and what has been going on right from where we've been coming from. This is really amazing, and it's something we still have a lot more to show you guys. Please stay with us.
Good to see that we're in fact progressing in this inspection, or we'll say road project. Now, at this place where we are, what's the name? And then looking around this very thick bush, we could say one can describe it, as a wild animal enclave. So what's the name of where we are right now, and then how have you come about parting roads, across this place?
We are in Inya already. Like I said earlier, where we just left is a cave. We have a cave there under that heavy rock. So what we are trying to do later is just for us to re-establish the cave for cultural purposes. And also, you can see most of this area were not accessible before, even to our farmers. So you see, most of these, to me, that area before was a no-go area, because it was a den of all these dangerous snakes and animals. But now, to God be the glory, here where we are. We are in here, like I said, we are in here. Here you see the level of filling, the height of the filling. We are still going on. This is not the end. By the time we are done with this rock and the other one, coupled with this, because they are over there, we have our underpass. That is Dato. We are entering the old road going to Ekiti. That is Inye for you. So we have an underpass there that will be constructed towards the end of it's part of the contract. Road. If you are applying here, you are saving over 5 kilometers. The other one is 12.2. This one is 6.85. The old road, half of it. That's just the beauty of it. You save time, you save cost.
Okay, now you are an advisor to Governor Fayemi.
Yes.
How were you able to convince him, to embark on this?
Well, let me tell you one thing. If someone is addicted to progress, your job will be lesser. It's always on the road. Is somebody that is thinking of the future, not thinking of today.
And then he's a stickler.
Yes. Yeah. So that is him for you.
Okay.
He's addicted to development, addicted to taking Ekiti to the next level, and that is where we are going. Look at the massive structures going on. We have the pavilion, we have the civic center. Civic center is just of the town. You see, go to the new market. Okay. We have some other road projects going on in all these three central districts.
So
like I said,
in all of this, before now, all of us here now wouldn't have had access to this place.
Yes. Nobody knew that something like this would come up.
Lizzie, can you imagine that?
Nobody knew.
All right, viewers.
People thought, look, we thought this economy, this, and how is this man going to fulfill this? But the promise has been fulfilled.
And you still have not answered us how much has been put in.
Well, let us go to the end of the
So viewers, I told you guys it's still moment with Lizzie and Sarah TV. I told you guys we're gonna be bringing you amazing content. So from this point we are still not done. Come with us.
All right, Honorable. I guess we're at the point where probably you'll be, letting us into a lot more information pertaining this road construction as it is, and maybe giving us the figure, of what has been, sunken on this project. Looking at it from all this angle.
Thank you. Like I said, we are moving towards the end. You can see what we still have a lot of work here. That's another set of rock excavation coming up, and this is what will lead us to the tunnel. From here now, a bit ahead, then that's where we will have the foundation of our tunnel to the exit of the road. That is the end of the road. Okay. So the rock excavation here too, that's the other challenge we are facing, and that is surmountable. That's what we are going to face during this rainy season period. We have three different locations now. We are done with about 2. Here and here.
Why do we have these
rocks
transporters coming through here?
Well, because they prefer this place is better for them, because you can see yeah. Shut her out.
Sir, if I may ask, from where we started coming from to this place, does it take us up to an hour to get here?
An hour, okay. It's under, by the time the road is completed, it's under 4 minutes. 3-4 minutes. Unlike the other road, which is 12-point-something kilometer, and to us it's too dangerous.
Okay. For this,
it's 1 day, 1 accident. So that is what we are trying to avoid.
Okay. Okay, for these farm users,
yes, you can see the activities are going on. You see them in the farm. Okay. There are some cultivations going on.
Would that also have amounted to more economical development?
Definitely.
In Ekiti?
Yes, and that is why we are coming up with estates. Okay. We are looking for developers. Yeah, because it's a beautiful corridor. Okay. It's a place for you to visit soon. You will see. By the time the place is completed with all the accessories, because 24 hours, there is no dull moment here, because we are going to put a street light straight from the beginning to the end.
Okay. In all of this?
In all the road, yes.
So there's going to be more developmental infrastructure on this particular road?
Yes, because for security.
Okay, but hopefully we want to believe that the maintenance would be much more.
That is, we have a department, a functional department under the Ministry of Works. That is Public Works. Okay. They have their own asphalt plant now, and coincidentally, it was bought by this administration, by Dr. Kayode Fayemi's in 2013. Okay. It was abandoned for 4 years, unused.
When he left.
Yes, but thank God, it's back now. Yes, yeah. Okay. We have it at our station, already working to fix all the road. The moment we are going to start official no pothole soon.
Okay, in the entire
Ekiti state.
Not just on this.
No.
So now you said there are farmers here.
Yeah.
Let me move down to Yoruba.
Yeah.
Like what are they going to be doing on the farm? Is it just going to be about food crops?
Well, it all depends on how you. Well, you have to. It all depends on what you want to do. One thing is accessibility. So whatever you want, you get it. Okay, that's if it is yes. The environment is clear and okay for you to do whatever you want. It's just for you to apply for whatever you need from the Ministry of Agri.
Right, Lizzie, don't you think Honorable Aduo and his team, particularly under the leadership of the Governor Kayode Fayemi, don't you think there's a bit of human face to what they are doing?
Oh well, I still agree with you. Like you said, this project has been abandoned, then picked up. I remember we coming down here and we encountered series of things from we thinking we are in danger and all of that. But I'm so glad we are seeing all of this and from where we've been coming from and all of that. So guys, let me take you down to my own real segment. We've been able to come down from Ekiti to in less than 10 minutes. Wow. Now we had Amamashi Agbenibio, then the street lights, agriculture, estates, and all of that. I'm sure by the time we see this place next, it would be somewhere everybody wants to visit, compared to when everybody just want to be in Lagos, and the crazy lifestyle. So this is a new site, a new place. I think everyone would really like to see, considering what he has talked about and what he feels will be going on, or he already explained that will be going on here. So you guys, thank you so much for staying with me on Moment with Lizzie. Catch ya.